In this video, I'll explain the different task calculation types. By default, Project Insight will calculate a person's percent allocation or capacity from entering duration and work on a task. But you can configure the system to calculate the duration from the work in the percent of day, or the work from the percent from the duration and percent of day. And we get these questions asked of us by professional project managers who may want to work in those other ways. So by default, Project Insight, if you will enter 5 days of duration and 8 hours of work and assign it to a person, then that person will be 20% allocated on that task. But if you want to enter, calculate the duration, note that the duration is blocked here, but now I have the work showing. I can put in Brett Favre for 8 hours and 20% of the day. But if I say I want 100%, now that task is going to be 1 day of duration. So I can then adjust that to be 50%. And now it's just changed the task to be 2 days. And then the third option is where we're going to calculate the work from duration and percent of day. So if I click here, I have 5 days of duration. The work is blocked off, and I just have how much percent of day. I can make that 50%, and that'll make 20 hours. If I make that 100% over 5 days, then it'll be 40 hours. So the task has calculated that automatically. Now, how do I get my task to be set up this way? On the task, there's advanced options here. You'll note auto calculate and default calculate. Default means that every time anything changes, this is the calculation we're going to use. Auto calculate allows me to change it one time, so I could switch the mode right now, and then by default it can continue to do this. Normally these would be maintained the same. You can also change the setting or get to that setting from this screen when you're dealing with your resources. You can come in here and adjust these settings, and note that the screen actually changed below me. If I change it to be, I want the work to be calculated, then the percent shows up. If duration is calculated, then I have work and duration showing up. And then if I go back to my default, then only the hours shows up. So from the resources screen, you can change the mode of a task, and now it'll just automatically change the mode of that task for that one time. Now, how do I change this setting for my project? I can go into my task defaults, and you'll see under task scheduling options, the default is percent of workday. That means I'm going to put duration in, and I'm going to put in effort, and I'm going to get a calculation of the percent of day. And then you can change it to say I want to calculate the work, or I want to calculate the duration. If you want to change it across all the existing tasks in the project, you can simply check the box, and now everything's reset. So if you have templates where you want to do the different settings in different tasks, these settings are honored across the templates as well. And you can configure this on a project by project basis or globally. So this is those advanced options. If this video is above your head, just leave the system in the default configuration. But if you are a project manager that does these more complex calculations, this video shows you how to get that set up. Thank you.